Hi, this is Janet from Try It Like It Created, and today we're going to be making a paper folder. What I have here is a double-sided piece of cardstock, and we're going to be scoring this. What I have is trimmed down here to 9 by 8 inches. And just to show you on my drawing here, this side here is 8, and this side here is 9. And so what we're going to do is on the 8-inch side, we're going to score at 1 and at 4.5. So let's start with that. We'll take our 8-inch side, line it up on the works board. It doesn't matter that it's longer than the board itself. That's okay. We're just going to work from this side over, and we're going to score at 1, and then we're going to go over to the 4.5. And then we'll rotate it, and the 9-inch side we're going to score it at 4.5. Okay, and so those scores look exactly like the drawing that I have here. All right, so if we line it up with the drawing, we can see here what my hashtags are telling me here are that we want to cut along this score line here just into the center piece and stop. All right, and then we're going to take this and fold it in half. Right, and then fold this in like so, fold this one in like so, and then we're going to fold this over and fold this one over, and that is going to be what our little folder looks like. All right, so now before I put the works board away, I am going to round these little corners here just by going into, let me move it so you can see, there's a punch right here on the works board, and this is going to round my corners for me. Any corner rounder you can use, okay? So, or you don't have to round them at all. The look is entirely up to you, what you decide you want it to look like. Okay, yeah, that's better looking. And then I'm just going to go with the other tab and punch, and one more corner, and then we can set this works board away. Alright, so that's everything. I'm going to do this corner one more time because it just didn't grab it very well. Probably my alignment was off a little. Okay, that's better. And now I'm just going to put the scoring knife back in and put the stamping platform on here and set the whole thing aside. Alright, so now we have this, and I have a bunch of extra pieces sitting around that you may end up seeing here. Alright, so to begin with, this piece here, we are going to want to glue it closed. And before I do that, I'm going to punch a little opening here. So let me, there we go. Okay, I'm going to take my circle punch, and I'm going to determine where the center of this is. Just eyeball it a little bit here. Go down just a bit and punch. And so now I have an opening tab there. Okay, I'll set that aside. Now, to glue this piece so that it becomes a pocket, we're going to use our best glue ever. And this edge here, we want to remain open. So what we want to do then is glue, you see where that fold is there? Okay, we want to glue right down along that fold and along this bottom edge. Okay, and so we're going to go real close to the edge, as close as we can. And this is where the no clog writing cap comes in real handy, because it gives you such a small, delicate line of glue. And really, that's all we need to seal this shut. So I'm going to put that there, and just give it a good rub for a second. And that then seals that shut and makes our little pocket here that we can put things into. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with these tabs on the side here, these pieces that fold in. We're just going to run glue along the top and the bottom edge. Just a real fine line, and leave that open so that we can insert things into it. Okay, give that a second to attach itself there, and then over here as well. Alright, so for the most part, our folder is done. Okay, it looks like I have, I don't know if you can see this, a little bit off on my cut. So I'm going to just clean up what I did right there along that edge. So that's a little bit neater. Okay, and now all we have to do is decorate this. So what I have here is I have some different cards. Now these are cut to be 3 by 4. So they'll slide right into that pocket like so. And you can put some in the back as well. And then you've got this pocket here where, again, you could set more cards if you want. Okay. And then so you can see with that tab there that there's actually something in there. Okay, so you can pull that out. Or you can put little bits in there. So if you have, you know, some little tabs like this, you could set those little pieces in there. Entirely up to you. But you just want to now decorate this however you would like. And that will be your little folder. You also, if you didn't seal this edge closed here, you would also have that opening there as well. But I think we're going to leave it as such. What I might do here, before my glue dries really hot, I'm going to open up that little seam right there, just enough to put a piece of ribbon in. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I have picked out a piece of coordinating ribbon, and I have already worked on one end here with a lighter, and I am just going to melt that end just a little bit so it doesn't fray on me. Then I'm going to find the center here. Alright, that's the center, and I want to stick it inside there. And let's see, I want the satin on the outside, so let me fold this the other way. I think this is what I want. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, so I've got the center. I'm going to find where I want that here and stick it in there. If you want, you could use a little tool to help get it in where you want it. Alright, I think I've got this little bone folder here. I can just use it to push that in a little bit. Make sure that's where I want it before I use some glue in there to hold that ribbon in place. Alright, and so then I'm just going to pinch that shut. And so now my ribbon can go around like so and tie this little folder shut. To finish my piece off, I am just going to apply some stickers. Now this one is a sticker that came from this ephemera pack, and it was a sticker from Crafter Square, and so I just took that off of there, and that coordinates so well with those colors. I'm going to stick that right there. And then I have another one here from Jot, and this pack actually was a layered sticker, and I just peeled it apart. If you do that, you're going to find that you have a foam pad on here and a foam pad on this. Now the bottom piece I'm finding has a number 1 on it, and let me show you what I mean. If I take this bicycle off of here, and if you just gently reach inside and pull these two apart, okay, because it's a foam sticker, all right, you now have 2 of them, all right. This one has a number 1 on it, but you could easily cover that up with another sticker or with some element, and then you would end up getting 2 stickers. Or if you want to use it, you know, as a layered piece, you could definitely use it the way that it comes. But I just wanted to show you that tip, just in case. I'm going to use this one in the front, and I am actually going to pull my ribbon here, nice and taut, across the front, and I think I'm just going to give it a little bit of glue underneath to hold it down. And then I'm going to cover that glue area up with my sticker, like that. And so there is my finished little folder that has the cards inside, remember? And you've got a pocket there, a pocket here, and a pocket there. Hope you enjoy.